We are at the rainforest station and we're getting on a boat mechanism. It's called the Duck. And these are the gentlemen. Sir, could you tell me, is this a safe vessel? Is this safe? What powers these boats?
General
guys, I need 5 more people.
Huh?
5 more.
Well,
Okay.
I can be the odd one.
This was a shot of the vessel before the tragedy. They all looked happy, excited. There's Doug for a 3-hour tour. The
Ginger. Little safety things we go through first, guys. The first safety thing is seatbelts. Notes are on those seatbelts. Jake's not getting better on it. We're a couple of metres off the ground, a bit of a rough ride today. So please stay seated. There's a lot of paperwork to do.
My name is Mark. If you're not from around here, this is a nice time of year to come visit. It's not too hot, believe it or not. It actually gets warmer than this. It's not too cold. It's not too wet, not too dry. Quite 3 little layers. Just right, just from here. Live together in the same place. So that's a laughing kookaburra. Well, he's not laughing. Doesn't like my jokes. The forest is teeming with wildlife. It's just very difficult to spot. They're designed to blend in with camouflage. So if you do see something, feel free to point it out. They're pretty cool to see. You might notice this music. It's quite fitting for the rainforest, I think. So that tapping that you can hear is they're called clap sticks. They're why the rainforest World Heritage.
It's old. It's old.
It is, it's old, that's right. This is the oldest rainforest in the world. Yeah, it's older than the Amazon. It's the oldest rainforest in the world. They found fossilised record dating back 200 million years. Tree ferns, this is a tree fern here. Cut off that fiddle head, you can see the hairs off it and you can eat it.
1955.
1955, not bad, not bad. 22,000 of these vehicles were built between 90 and 100 race to be able to reach the sunlight. In every tree window race, you can be in the shade for 40 years. That's why these trees are tall and skinny, they want to get up there first. And once they get enough sunlight, then they'll worry about flattening up later on. Only about 10 to 15% of the sunlight actually makes it to the forest floor. I'll show you a few plants later on that have adapted to be able to get up high and reach. They're considered an epiphyte. An epiphyte's different to a parasite. A parasite feeds from the host. These guys don't feed from the tree. This one here closest to us called an elkhorn fern. Those green leaves look a bit like an elk's horn. Those brown stains on those tips are your spores that get blown around in the wind. And those brown plates up against a tree trunk, they're a different type of leaf. This one's made up of multiple plants. This other one here behind. It's got the old manual proximity sensor. This palm here on the right hand side is only found in North Queensland. It's got these large fan-shaped leaves on it, so we call it North Queensland fan palm. That brown hessian material that you see in the middle is quite hydrophobic. So it contains like a palm oil or a coconut oil, and even in the wet season you can normally start a fire with it. Traditionally you do a friction fire, put the embers straight on there and you get a good fire happening. Those leaves, you can put your food in the middle of those leaves, wrap the rest of that leaf around. And when you cook your food, don't get all your ash and your dirt inside there. Keep some moisture in as well. The leaves are also used as shelter building. Got a large surface area. You've got the ridges and valleys like corrugated iron. Pretty slow growing. That one's about 60 years old. This one here above us will be about 160. And those two Cooper's tree ferns there in front of us will be well over 200 years old.
Oh my God, look guys.
Alrighty guys, we actually have a bit of a decision to make down here. This road forks into two. We can either go left, we go up over the hill here, all safe and dry, or we can try and go right and go into the water.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Let's go
Right, right.
Yeah, you sure? There's 6 tons of steel.
Right, not very easy.
No, probably not.
And there's that big basket there if anyone wants to see it. You can see how they would easily get a quarter of a tonne up in that tree there, particularly when they fill up with water. Otherwise, keep your eyes moved on the shallows of this water. We do have quite a bit of that paddock lined in here.
I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm all right, hon.
Honey, it's just that it's unbalanced.
Honey, I'm good.
It's not good for the boat.
It's not good for the food. Where'd you get that?
They said
Are there any crocodiles in here? And if you really want to find out, put your hand over the side, give it a jiggle. Nah, no crocodiles in here. I don't make it above the big barren falls. We're safe. Here we get freshwater turtles, all sorts of freshwater fishies, freshwater prawns. No crocodiles, but we do get dragons. Yes, water dragon. Very disappointed to find out that they... So propellers connected to the motor of RFMs, such as coral, prawns, lords. The last one that's still on the tour. It's fine, just keep flying. Back in the shade of the trees.
All right.
There's overhang of the water here, about just right at the end of this branch. And water birds and ducks and stuff like that. So the water doesn't actually bead off their feathers. And the reason why they're like that, they're really good at diving under the water. When they sit in the water, their whole body sits under the water, and it's only the long neck that sticks out. And actually a long neck is hiding it. Yeah. So they can dive under the water, and they swim particularly well under the water, and they can go fishing and digging in the Greek form.
He's talking to you, buddy.
We're just going into the new section of the dam now. That old section that we just was built 110 years ago.
Turtle.
Stay away from it so it doesn't jump in. Just try and get some shade over here. I don't often find this one in the rainforest, more of a local bushland tree. And I'm just going to make sure I'm not going to crash first before I talk about that tree. I think we're alright.
What's the coordinate?
You can wrap your food in that, but the really cool thing about that bark is that it's sterile underneath there. So if you've injured yourself, you can flush out your wound with an use a bandage, and later on you can drink filtered water from it. Pretty sure that's Ulysses in the way up there. It's hard to tell with the urns on the other side of it. So you might come back around again. You can see an eastern water dragon sitting on there. Yep, so they grow about 90 centimetres long.
Oh, I see.
They run actually on the back legs.
Up on the branch.
Pretty funny to watch.
Top of the branch.
Alrighty, we're just going to pick up a bit of speed with that propeller to push the...
Out of the water. Back on land. Love that. I gotta get me one of these.
Road is actually down at PNG, and all land one.
Is that our people?
Yes.
The deeper water is on the right hand side. If you're sitting on the left hand side, you have a bit of a look down there. We're driving over the dam wall now. The other things, other army duck, you can see the way that sits in the water. You can see that back end will sit a bit deeper than that front end. But if you do get to see the Barron Falls, you see a creek falling right on top, and that's this creek here. It's called Creech Creek, named after Alfred Street. I originally settled this area. Spring fed about a kilometre that way and does end up to Barron Falls. This is a bit where I talk a bit about the Army Ducks. I'll keep it fairly brief for the more exciting things about the Army Ducks. It's got a 6-cylinder, 4.5 litre petrol. So we're back to the exotic fruit orchard. The tree here on the left-hand side with golden leaves, called star apple. One there underneath it is called the sour stick balls and bullies. But if you do ever come across a bunch, do yourself a favour and grab them. There's a bunch there, don't grab those ones. Never see bananas grow, that's what they look like. That small leaf one underneath it is the coffee again. The tree straight ahead of us here is called a jackfruit tree. It's the largest
Look
tree
at the banana
in the world. You can see some there on the left-hand side. They grow up to 90 centimetres long and weigh up to 45 kilos. There was a guy that was asking me about the food for breakfast. As you can see, we're coming back on the platform now. Please keep all your arms on there.
Ooh, look at those pretty flowers. Let's try to find the cacao. Do you ever eat any water?
Yeah, talk about the wheel over there.
6 axles.
Blue like that.
Neither.
Oh, look at that big one right there, honey, to the left.
Cacao. That's what you do is submit cacao. That's what I want.
Instead of the baking cocoa. So I wonder if they harvest that. Do you eat that? That's cacao.
gal that I work with over here.
This is the...
She has a pet room.
Really?
Kids wanted her.
Don't they get mad at us for being near them?
No, you can pet them.
No way. No way.
Yeah, walk right out. Both of those right there.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, both
I don't
of
believe
those.
it. I'll give video. Yes, go ahead. Larry Hart is going to try to pet the animals. No, Scott's ahead of. Be careful, they bite.
No, they're very friendly. They don't. They're very. He's dumping on your foot. At the same time.
This is incredible.
Well, you know, I know.
Real kangaroos. This lady is actually touching it, trying to feed it. I don't believe her courage. These things have been known to turn on man. You've got to be careful. And here over here, he's cleaning himself. I love this. This is the best thing I've seen all day.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you did spook him, Larry.
It's all my fault.
So the baby kangaroo is so friendly.
Come on. Come over and talk to the camera. Oh, there's one underneath. Look, there's one in the pouch. Larry?
One in the pouch.
Yeah, come over here.
You getting it?
Look. Look at... Got him in the living 4K video. His legs are hanging out. This is incredible. This is nature. I see him.
This one's moving around a little bit from the front. Jaldi aa baby, mummy. Pagod. Pagod. Ai जाएंगे.
koala bear.
Yeah.
Scratching himself. Geez, buddy, take it easy. You're gonna hurt yourself. To be hanging out. He doesn't seem to be too intent on getting any work done today. This is an area connected to where we had lunch. And it's set up so you can study the animals. And it's been kind of neat. Hey man, hey.
It's a snake. It's a snake.
Yeah, this is not a Komodo. What do we call this?
Goanna.
A goanna or goanna?
Goanna. Is this goanna?
Guana? Okay.
Can't that's his name. Yeah, you don't want to meet that in a dark alley.
They run up in the tree.
Yes,
they-
they run up to you. Look at him.
Good thing he's in captivity.
There's plenty of them around though. You go to Western Australia.
Is it indigent to Australia, you think?
This one's right close here.
I can't see
You can do it, man. Just one foot after the other. Myra, do you see what's below us?
What, the crocodile over there?
How about right here?
Yeah. But it looks like they have them separated. That one from over there.
Well, this one's easy if you want to get that one.
Okay, I love it when you start moving.
This is pretty cool. Dive, 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 dive. Hot outside today. I mean, I imagine they feel it. Great scenery here, there's no doubt about it.
Yep.
Those are the eyes. The eyes have it. So he is called Jack the Ripper. I was wondering why the people were calling him Jack. And then I read the sign. Jack the Ripper. I can imagine he's had his way with a number of female of his species. How do you say no? Good job, Beth.
Number 3 is a pose, a leg up, 2 arms out, and freeze. Audience, this is the fun part. Who would you like to see dance first? 1, 2, 3, or 4? We're going to finish with one more dance now. We're going to start from the left-hand side. My name's Gabon. It means... My name's Gabon. It means the rain. Thank you. Vertigo. Vertigo. One glass. The white got the clip. Everybody, boom! You coming this afternoon? Me.
Kangaroo hopping. Joey, baby one, trying to keep up. Thank you. Most common way we like to use the space One more? If you like to have a stroll, take a boomerang, take a level. See those shavings? Outside, inside.
Oh, do we have to hold it this way?
No, that's what, those shavings what makes the boomerang fly and come back. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you throw it the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or your cousin.
1 o'clock, nice and straight. That's my son. Oh. Straight out. Throw. Nearly come. Wow! Small tree.
I promise not to bring it.
Much better than the first one.
Yeah. We vegetarians, man. Hey!
Very good. Here's your camera.
That's enough. That end. Yeah. Over the tree. That.
There you go.
Moving from here then.
Where do I go? In, out?
Out. So this is the right way.
Then you get out.
Hey! This is the right way. Not too bad. Yes, sir.
I think you come back through.
Yeah.
One done.
Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Oh, there you go.
Fast rotation.
Do it.
Yes.
Hey! Nice, Larry.
Did everything but come back.
Big throw.
Not sideways.
Hey.
Big throw.
I've had operations.
Well, I thought that you caught it.
Yeah. Not bad. Here again. All right. Catch it. Should have had the picture.
Hey, we should have taken the picture.
Oh, you can ran over there. 1 o'clock. All right. Go get it, Beth. Okay. Side, Beth.
Yes, I'm finished.
Oh.
Pretty good too.
Nice job, Scott.
Nice. Here's a catch. Nice.
Dive, Larry, catch it.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Over the tree.
Starting to come back. Just like a javelin, Terry. Come on.
I know. All right, not my deal, I guess, huh?
Like the javelin.
You know how long I did the javelin.
That's a more straight up. No spin bowling. Full toss. Yes. That's what we want.
Very nice.
See the difference in the song?
Yeah. Doing it on mums?
Janet, come on.
To your daughter then?
And I was trying to Oh, and don't think. Okay.
Here we go.
Yes. Here's a catch. Here's a catch. Here's a catch. Here's a catch. Oh, nice. Over the tree.
It's going high. Doing high. No, I can't do my hands.
All right. There it is. There it is. I will. Oh, well. Hey, good throw. Here's a catch.
Good job.
Big toe, big toe.
That's pretty. That was pretty of it. 1 o'clock.
That green tree.
They're all great.
Cuts.
Oh, so close.
I'm looking forward to this. We're going on the train. These are the blokes who are going to engineer the train.
Yes.
Is that true?
No.
This is kind of neat. To the train, to the train, to the train we go. I can't wait to get on this thing. Here's some of the workers here. They're not dating. What are you doing? Who are you? People on the train. It is not air conditioned. Tough crowd, tough crowd.
So for your hobby. For your hobby.
This is where we were this morning. If you look in the distance on that bridge, we are now on the train and the other side. And it is absolutely unbelievable. Look at the people who have been disembarked the train. I mean, it's incredible. The mass of humanity that is making this journey back to Cairns. Look at all the people just like us. They came to have people at our stop. I mean, look at all of them. Isn't this amazing? And then the beauty across the way and the gorge down below.
Yeah, it's some speed up to go up
This, we are in Horseshoe Curve.
During the Second World War, this area was the site.
Yeah.
Wooden boat. Paul is going with a group to make an escape. That's 20 people. Other 11 would be 22 people then. We all leaving at the same time in the morning. Dry clothes on you, then also it's going to be a warm day, but if you would feel like after you're doing the snorkeling in the water, and it will be a very nice temperature of the water, I think it was 27 degrees Celsius, and we'll have to have
It is Sunday morning. We've lost track of what day it is for the trip, but it's a special day. It is Roxanne's birthday, but it's also our time to go to Green Island or Machias Cay. There's Deb over there. It's a nice warm day coming up. We are ready. This was our breakfast at the Novotel. It is Sunday morning. We've had breakfast, we've left the hotel. Just a few blocks down the street, we are going to get on the ships that go out to, well, the Great Barrier Reef. We've got two groups. One group's gonna go to Green Island. I'm worried about that venture. I'll say it on the tape right now. The reviews on the internet weren't great. I still picked it thinking that maybe some of the reviewers were not accurate. We're gonna find out today. This group is going to Michaelmas Cay. What they don't know is the cay was formed by animals mammals, sea plants. It formed the Cay hundreds of years ago. There's not much on the Cay. The catamaran boat we're going to be on, it's going to be our base.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, Miko Skye. Come on, welcome.
There is Mark.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Mark's our leader. Where's my drone? Oh, checking in to the nicest boat here in the harbor. There's only been a few incidences on this boat. And this crew has been replaced with a bunch of veterans. And let's hope that they like me after I ask them for a special thing. We're about to embark on an adventure today. We're going to go to Michaelmas Cay, and Doug is already talking about the experience he had last night in the Novo Hotel. Take it away, Doug.
Last night, 2 o'clock a.m.
This morning.
This morning, our AC, we were sleeping, all of a sudden, like that, so we turned it off. So we said, okay, we'll try to go to sleep. But then I got up about 15 minutes later, tried it again. So I said, okay, we'll just go to sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going. Floor was all wet.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, call it. And they changed us from 409 to 410, so that was excellent.
In the middle of the night.
Middle of the morning.
Middle of the morning.
Early morning. 3 o'clock we got in a new room.
Staircase inside the main saloon area. At 9:30 we're going to be doing a biology presentation inside the main saloon area, and at 10 o'clock you can collect your snorkel gear and with last one boat ticket. We're going to be arriving at Michaelmas Cay at approximately 10:30.
Headed to Michaelmas Cay. Raleigh and Beth will scuba dive. A lot of us are going to snorkel and enjoy the last few days of our trip down under. It's been a good trip. We've had divine intervention a couple of times and I appreciate it. I'm a believer. We've got a photographer, and he's reenacting. Dear boy.
Except in reverse. The girl was in front.
Yes, it was.
I told him to go front. You reverse. Look at the video.
Kind of reminds you of PT 109. Good footage this morning. Beautiful sky to shoot. Good video.
So in a shirt size, I would take a medium. I would probably choose a small one of these. That you just put them up.
We have reached the Cay, Michaelmas Cay, and already we've been greeted by nature's finest. In the distance, there is Michaelmas Cay. I first read about it 2.5 to 3 years ago and said to myself, would this be a good add-on for the trip? I read the Google reviews, they were good. I thought about some of the people who might come on the trip, and I said, this will work. This is Michaelmas Cay.
I mean, even if I leave
Lots of birds. Lots of birds. And there's a glass bottom boat
I don't want somebody to stand on my tail. Right?
Evelyn is conducting class behind me on what to take on the little glass bottom boat. And I'm worried about...
Worried about the
Over there, they said they got the last 2 seats.
Oh! A little bit of frolicking in the what? In the...
I think it's right next to the fish feeding.
It's 11. 11.
We're going to wait for instructions.
You can see the bar.
Yeah, see?
But can you touch the bar?
Yes, you can. Yes, you are over there.
Colorado. And I don't know, so like 1916 or something, I don't know how big it is.
Oh
And they said
my
something
God.
all out.
I heard you say something about it. I thought I heard you say no.
Yes. Yes, Evelyn. Now there's Mark and Holly in an elegant beach dress. This is Mykonos Cay. It doesn't seem as big as it does in the pictures. And it's slightly smaller than Grand Cayman Rock, the little island. I'm making all of this ice. There's Jeff, the captain. We are on the glass bottom boat. Let the record show that it's almost 11 o'clock a.m. Australian time. We were the first to commandeer the glass bottom boat. The way I saw it, the longer we have in the water later on, the better off we'll be.
Okay, so anyway, good morning guys and welcome aboard the glass bottom boat. Now my name's Jesse. I'll be the guy obviously taking you guys around the reef and doing a little bit of commentary as we go along. Up the front, I've got my friend Barbara coming with us, doing a little bit of training. Now before we get out to the reef, I have to do it. Now if someone falls into the floating away in the water, obviously yes, this does depend on how much you love them, so enjoy the trip guys. The Great Barrier Reef system that we are exploring today, surprisingly enough, is actually one of the world's largest living ecosystems. This place stretches for about 2,500 kilometres up the coastline of Queensland. It starts just north of Brisbane at a town called Bundaberg, out at a place called Lady Elliot Island. And from there it goes all the way up the Queensland coast in a nice little thin line, all the way up to the tip of Australia, across the Torres Strait, and a little bit into Papua New Guinea as well. Now, unlike its name might intend, the Great Barrier Reef is not one solid reef. This place is actually made up of about 2,900 individual reef systems. Today we're obviously just exploring one of these reef systems, Michaelmas Reef, named after beautiful Michaelmas Cay that we're also exploring today. Now the cay itself is one of about 300 different cays found throughout the Great Barrier Reef system. And about 900 islands we also have mixed in there as well. Now the Great Barrier Reef covers quite an immense area as you can imagine. This place is about 348,000 kilometres squared, which makes it quite large, makes it about the same size as some countries like Italy, Germany, or even Japan, to put it in a bit of perspective. If you're not sure how big those countries are, they're about the same size as 70 million football fields. Now sadly the brochure didn't tell me if it was American or European football fields. You're just going to have to guess on that one.
That is incredible.
Sea creatures. We have everything from microscopic planktons all the way up to 100-ton whales that migrate their way through the beautiful Great Barrier Reef. Some of the smallest creatures though are the ones that we're looking at right now. And they are our corals, So the deeper you go down, the less light and the less colour there is, until eventually there is no more light at about 1,000 metres, a kilometre deep. And underneath that is known as the midnight. You will notice as we're travelling along, especially if you look out the sides, the colours of the corals are a lot more vibrant, bright, compared to underneath the boat. You have to remember this boat is also creating a bit of a shadow, which is also cutting out a lot of light coming down to it. It's a little bit wavy over there.
I can't see it as well.
Yeah, you can't, but there's still,
I can't see how long they're at.
well, are you seeing part of the reef?
Anything for the group.
But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why the colours like sort of drowned out. You'll see in like National Geographic photos and things like that where it's just very beautiful and vibrant. Like you can see this coral here, there's a red coral just down there.
Yeah.
When it comes underneath, it's going to look pretty much grey.
Well, I just also realized that it makes a
It's your
difference
difference with your sunglasses. That's
That
exactly
helps
right.
as well, actually.
So I've been filming, and I don't know, I'm assuming I'm getting a better look. Yeah, I just saw the same.
Yeah, there it is. You can see that it almost looks pink or purple. But when it was out the side there, it was like a very red colour to it. So, but yeah, those National Geographic photographers or BBC guys that go down and film all this stuff, they're going down a bit further out onto the edges of the reef where there is a little bit more brighter coloured corals down there. But they're also bringing big strobe lights down with them. So
Now, did their lights bother the fish or anything? I know we went to the penguins.
yeah,
And
so
they didn't let us use any flash because it bothered their eyes.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
guys, does it matter?
so like. I
Is
mean,
it a different kind of light?
during the day, if you're using light down there, you probably.
Iowa, what do I know?
We're floating towards the turtle, so you might want to turn around.
Dublin
So
Cows.
it's just another. So yeah.
This has been one of the best excursions
Yes,
we've
I
done.
don't know what it's called now, but it gets infected real easy up here just because of your sweat and the humidity and everything.
It's right there.
Yeah, that goes like this.
Yeah, fine.
He and I were trying to compare my itinerary to his itinerary and figuring
But
it
even
out.
then, Paul, we won't see all of it.
Right.
I don't think anyone's going to complain.
I don't know. With a helicopter, you
know
can
where the
cover a
name
lot
of
of
the Great Barrier
distance,
Reef
man.
is?
Decided to forgo lunch. I don't need to eat. I want to get on the big reef. I'm the only guy on the shuttle. It's clean. It's comfortable. I got some good men here helping me. And here's where we're going. Over. They're going to bring me around. I'm loving this. Just a beautiful day in Michaelmas Cay, Australia, off the coast of Cairns. Look at all the people who have come from all around the world to enjoy the Great Barrier Reef. And in the distance, Michaelmas Cay, formed over hundreds of years by birds, sea animals, and the like. It is unbelievable, and soon Gracelanders will be in the waters. This is the scene from the beach of Michaelmas Cay. This was the scene. This is where we snorkeled. There's Janet Balo in the water right there. She tried. Here's Elsie. Elsie was a real trooper out there today.
Cherry and
Okay. Elsie, how was it out there?
wonderful, wonderful.
You acted like you've been snorkeling your whole life. It was great.
It was fun. It was a good thing. I'm glad you talked me into it, Paul.
Birds, a lot of birds up here. Don't suppose I'll be able to fly the drone here. They wouldn't allow me. They said no, and I was disappointed. The birds of Michaelmas Cay. Michaelmas Cay. I found two of our group. Holly, you're looking good in that outfit, I'll say that. Mark's not here, I can say it, but he'll look at the videotape. Here's Deb. So, did you have any success?
Well,
It takes a bit.
It does. I finally got the hang of it. We went out to that buoy.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So I got out there and I saw two giant, those big white kind of fish.
Yes.
Yeah, two giant, round kind of. They were cool. And then it looked like long, I don't know, long something or another. So at least I got to see that.
You know, you have to get over. I can't say that I was afraid, but for a second or two I said, my gosh, I'm in this water with these big elements, these big...
I saw a shark.
You did?
Yeah. I was trying to find Mark because he had a camera and I wanted to get a picture of it. He was out underneath that boat.
Good. So Mark's out here somewhere, Evelyn's out there too.
Just go.
Oh, there's Mark.
I told Rich, I go, you just got to take off. And he's going to.
I loved it.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, that's good. My eyes started to burn a little bit.
Yeah, I could not get a good seal on my back.
We saw some turtles.
Yeah,
Oh, I never did.
We got really close to some turtles.
You guys really saw some cool stuff then. Oh, that's so great.
This is the scene off the beach.
Rich is straight.
That we believe that's Rich
Yeah,
Higdon.
that's Rich. Yeah,
I got him in my sights.
Yeah, he's probably coming back in then.
Rich Higdon.
I didn't want to screw up his time. You know, I mean, I'm happy I did as much as I did.
In the distance beyond this boat is the one that we've gotten off of. That is our ship in the distance. I think that's Evelyn. It's Evelyn or Rich. I don't know which. Well, poet, I don't even know it. This might be Rich. It might be Rich Higdon. I'm hoping. I'd hate to be filming somebody that's not part of the group. What the heck? Let's see. That looks to me to be Rich. Rich Higdon showing us how to do it. That's Rich. Good job, Rich! It's hard to get up. Here's Diana and Doug. Well, did you get out to the coral, Diana?
No.
Oh, hon, what's wrong?
I did a nosedive.
You did a nosedive. Here's Doug. Doug, how was your experience?
Oh, it's great. I saw my turtle.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And the koala bear, and I saw my turtle.
Oh my goodness. There they go. A couple that loves each other so much. I love it. Getting some good.
Oh, Deborah, we got to go out to that. That was amazing.
Yeah, the reef.
She said, yeah, well, she was out there by us with the turtle.
That's Evelyn, my wife. Hope she's okay. How can I raise a grandchild without her? There she is. Little Ev. Beth Maroff again! Beth Maroff! Oh, I thought she was going back in. This is a photo shoot.
I have no idea. I can't see all this stuff.
I know, it's really...
Actually, I may go out.
Let me borrow your camera.
My gosh, I love it!
Saw a sea turtle. Lots of.
You
for
did.
One time, yeah.
This is Myra Elliott.
Yeah, saw 2 starfish, a very big, huge school of silverfish, some couple of big, different kinds of fish, big, huge things.
Ah!
Neat.
How was it?
Not only scuba. And we just got to watch the turtles scuba diving, and now we got to watch the turtles sitting out there.
Have you been out doing snorkeling yet?
I just finished for half last hour.
Do you know where my husband is?
I've not seen him at all.
He said he's trying to come out.
Is he snorkeling, or is he just the best one?
This is incredible, seeing everybody coming off the beach like this. So how has your experience been today?
Good. Myra, those are supposed to go on your feet, not your hands.
Poor Myra. This is the scene on the beach. People share their stories
I just hope my camera
of excitement.
my battery was dead.
We're talking about the turtle.
Tell us about the turtle.
Turtle turtle was feeding on the ground. No,
In the grass?
in the sand. The grass and the sand at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
And then it came up.
And then we watched it go up and take
And
the
then
breath.
came back down.
Okay.
Like she took 3 different breaths.
Don't film this.
And then went back down. They stayed on a long time. I was impressed.
Oh.
Rich and Deb, a heck of a couple. Here we go. Gracelanders down under. This is what they came for on this day. Big time snorkeling. What is that out there? Here we go. Here's Rich.
It came
Unidentified. Doug McAllister. Here is Diana, daughter of the legendary Bruce. Mark and Holly and Janet Balo, who had 2 hours of sleep last night. Janet, I'm taking your phone away from you for tonight. She had talks with her husband.
No, that's a shadow from Fred.
This is the scene in the water. I've got to be careful. This is the scene.
There it is. Isn't that it? Fred, could you see what it was?
Fred Elliott.
Without fins, you can't get any speed at all.
While we were still on speaking terms.
Yeah.
A good friend.
Yeah.
Can put on a mean roof.
Say one thing. Wearing a mask with a mustache is not a good idea for a seal.
That's what he told us that.
Continuous leakage.
I know, I know. This is the scene on the beach as we wind down Michamas Bay Cave.
We'll go back on this boat coming in.
You're what? But it's not, you know, yeah, exactly. Okay.
This is Myra. This is Terry. Terry had to be picked up by a recovery.
Not for recovery. It was because we couldn't get our way back here. I was fine. We had to do the current was taking us away.
The island.
Well, let me ask you an honest question. And I want you to really be honest with me. Is there a chance that you and Roxanne, because of your shared, I don't know, 7-8 minutes of like, are we going to get back okay or not? And then you,
Who said that?
I say it. And then but then you got rescued. Do you have a special bond now?
Of course we do.
I love this.
Of course we do. We were rescued together and we are bound for life.
I love this. And here's,
No matter where we go, what we do, we will always have that memory.
you remember this day that you were nearly stranded and
Yes, in the
dead.
middle of the water.
Evelyn, where's Ev? Oh my little monkey girl. She's always reminded me of
I was going to get back, but I did. Evelyn's stronger than
I grabbed her crouch in the water.
What?
I grabbed her crouch.
What's a crouch?
Crotch.
You think you did, but you didn't. That was my leg, my dear. So, yeah, whose was that?
It's been so long I've forgotten.
When we were leaving the very first time, there's these little tiny fish that almost look like dolphins in front of the boat, and then they get up and go like that, and they dive in like that. It's really awesome. I'm hoping I got one on. No, I was hoping I got one on the camera.
Doug McAllister has really enjoyed himself today. And you have too, Myra. I know it.
I don't know who has it.
Well, there's a few, and I'll tell you about it later. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you cannot enjoy this. I mean, just to take a panoramic view, it's just gorgeous. Why can't everything be like this?
Yeah.
And peaceful in the world.
Yeah. Back on the ship. The dark areas are the coral. And we hovered over as we snorkeled. We hovered over. What you see, it's kind of neat. And so we bid farewell to paradise. We head back to Cairns. But in the distance, our hearts will always be at the quay with its turquoise color water. The quay that we love so much. Michaelmas Quay. Farewell, our friend. Farewell.